Why are you recording me?
Because you record me first. So who are you?
Well, who are you?
I don't know.
You don't know who you are?
Who are you?
That's unusual.
Why you record me? I don't know. I'm afraid. You're scared. You're making me scared.
Oh, okay.
I'm afraid of you.
Why?
Because you're wearing a mask and
look
and you're recording us.
He's recording me now.
Good morning.
He's recording me now.
Sign right here. So I'm going to ask you to stop recording. If you can't, you're going to have to leave the building, okay?
Yeah, I'm not gonna leave, sir.
You're not going to leave?
No.
Sonny! Oh.
Can I have your name?
No.
So they give you a name tag so you can hide it?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I like Universal, right? Do you know what the Third Amendment is?
Going here.
Do you know what the Third Amendment is?
Not off the top of my head, but I'm going here.
What's your name and badge number?
Oh, some people just lose it the moment they see a camera, especially when they think they can boss others around in public. But the more unreasonable the orders, the more it shows they don't know a thing about the law. Hey you all. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, you'll see some people who completely lose control just because a stranger refused to obey them and kept recording in public. Watch this video to see how ignorance can make people act downright ridiculous, and how you can rise above that nonsense to stand up for your own civil rights. This happened in San Luis Bay Estates, a high-end residential area in Avila Beach, California. Nasty Nathaniel was standing on a nearby sidewalk filming to see whether staff, management, and residents would respect our right to take photos and videos from public space. Some people were curious, some didn't care, but others acted downright rude, just like this.
Oh, we're just filming, you know, this life as it happens. Yeah. What are you up to today? What do you got going on? None of your business what I'm doing.
Your license plate's going on tic-tac in the morning.
Wow. It's none of our business when we ask him what he's doing. Oh, we got securities on us. Uh-oh. Oh, we're in trouble now. Yeah, they're gonna... It's on us. They're gonna get the snooty police to come over here and deal with us. Yeah, well, let's see if they, they're gonna go back in. Over there, so security's talking to the suit. Like, I wonder if that guy's like the property manager or something, and yeah, they don't know what to do. They're like, well, you know, they're not on our property, but the suit does. Maybe he's gonna go, like I said, maybe he's gonna go in there and call the snooty police. Oh. What was that?
Don't record my car.
Well, keep driving then. What do you mean? If you don't want to be recorded, keep driving. Just keep going.
You're recording?
Interacting with us.
But you're recording this way anyway.
Okay, well then keep going.
Can I ask what the recording's for?
Well, I decline to answer. The road.
He's got a security uniform.
Oh, he's security, yeah. Apparently he didn't drink his OJ this morning. Maybe that's why he's frustrated. What's that?
Anyone famous?
Not yet.
Not yet? Oh, I'm not famous.
Yeah, but you kind of look like Dennis Hopper, though.
I am good now. Are you guys just waiting for someone?
No, we're just doing a video about the estates.
Oh, cool.
Getting B-roll and stuff.
B-roll, I got
Yeah.
that term. Canon. It's a great, yeah, I do.
It's a Canon Vixia.
It's a great camera, huh?
Yeah, I don't like filming with my phone. I prefer to use people film with their phones. I just think it looks ghetto. I think it's better to film with a camcorder.
I didn't know if you sort of look like first.
Oh, really?
Yeah, sort of.
What's that?
I don't know. I don't watch them very often, but I've seen them online. Just yeah, you know, just freedom of, you know, being able to access certain areas.
What's it called again?
I'm not positive. I mean,
You said it's...
First Amendment Auditor?
To remember that. I'll have to look that up. That'd be interesting. All right, have a good one. Yeah, I will. I'll text you. Couple here. Wow. Windows going down. How's it going? Wow. No, Toyotas are better than Teslas, I think. They are.
Are you a negative
Tesla, I'll be honest with you.
Are you a MAGA person?
No. I'm not involved in any group.
Are you a liberal?
Anything,
Oh,
yeah.
I gotta go.
All right, thank you.
All right, see you guys.
Take care. Have a great day.
Well, We got some, there's a boring Explorer. I think that's an Hi. Is she rocking out? She's moving her head. You gotta come closer, I can't hear you.
What are you guys doing?
We're just doing a video about the estates, all the cars and everything.
Why?
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Why?
Because it's my privacy and I just don't want to be, because you guys have your cameras pointing at me.
Well, you stopped and engaged with us.
I don't like it. So
Okay, well,
please,
just
you
keep
guys
going.
stop.
Wow. She doesn't like it, but she stops. Wow.
I'm ready.
What was that? Well, I couldn't hear you. I just.
I've photo pictures of everything.
Well, you both look $1,000,000 bucks.
Great to see you.
Have a good one.
Gorgeous.
Take care. Be like them. Hi.
Hi, yeah, I was just driving by. I was like, what's going on?
I got a fetish for like gated communities and stuff like that.
So, but why on me? I'm not. I was passing by and I was just confused at something.
Oh no, no.
I didn't
It's
know.
okay. It's all good. Like I said, I got a fetish for like private gated communities and things like that.
And so you're just.
The cars, the people, the security, the cameras, everything.
Yeah, I was just like, what's going on? Have fun.
Have a good one. Bye-bye. All right. All right. All right. It's a Kia. Oh my God. Hey, how's it going?
Good.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Groovy. It's on the agenda.
Beach.
Beach? Oh, you're going to Avila or Prismo?
Pirates.
Pirates?
Yeah.
You know who you kind of remind me of?
Who?
The WWF wrestler, Lex Luger. Ooh. Remember Lex Luger, the total package?
I've gotten that once.
You kind of look like him.
Oh, cool. No, I don't.
Oh, okay, yeah. We're doing a video about the estates.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I got to think for like gated communities and stuff like that.
Okay.
Hey, it's a beach.
All right.
All right. Bye-bye. All right, that was nice. But I don't know if old Lex would agree with me. Would you, Lex? Oh, it's a double feature, Subaru. Wow. Hey, how's it going? Hey, you're very handsome.
Everything is good.
Wow.
Wow. That battery pack.
Oh, a Tesla with a front license plate. Wow, that's a rarity. Look at that. Front license plate Tesla. A white Tesla. Wow. Holy. Oh, that's that Asian lady we saw earlier. Oh, wow. She's gonna run the stop sign, of course. Yeah, she just did a California stop.
A lot of folks had something to say about Nathaniel's camera. Some were friendly, others were clearly against being filmed. But none of that compares to what's about to happen. Remember that white Tesla that just drove by? Let's see what its owner did to make herself stand out, all because of how she reacted to a camera.
All right, look at, we got a cam back. Oh, we got the Tesla cam back.
She's already got 9 cameras now.
It's an Asian lady we saw earlier.
Daniel, what are you doing here?
Hi, how are you?
Why are you doing?
Me.
Because you record me first. So who are you?
Well, who are you?
I don't know.
It's unusual.
Why you record me?
Well, we can't have a comm cycle if you roll your window up.
Call 911. If you want stop, I'm going to record. I'm going to.
Well, should I call 911 for you recording me?
Why you record me here?
Sorry.
Why?
Because I don't like Teslas.
You don't like Tesla. Why you record me? That's your fault.
It's my fault?
Yeah.
Well, it's your fault for stopping.
Did I do something wrong to you? Disgusting.
Ma'am, my suggestion is you
Stop freaking out in front of your kid. That's child abuse, lady.
just to tell us she doesn't want to be recorded. Well, she says she's going to call 911. I've never heard that before.
They're like, we're out.
God.
That Tesla driver took off, and thankfully, it looks like she decided not to do the dumb thing and call 911 like she said. Wrapping up the audit at San Luis Bay Estates. Some folks were curious about what the auditor was doing, while others clearly weren't happy, especially Karen at the end of the video. She seemed to lose it a bit, but like I've said time and time again, recording or taking photos in public is a right, not a crime. You don't need permission, and you don't have to give up that right just because someone feels uncomfortable. The next situation takes us to a church in California. I'm not sure exactly where because the location isn't mentioned, but more importantly, remember this is a church audit, and for some reason, churches always seem to attract a Karen, a Darren, or sometimes even a whole crowd of them. I still don't know why. But this church is no exception. Let's see what kind of excuses they throw out for not wanting to be filmed.
Welcome. Happy New Year.
Film the kids, please. Film the kids' faces, please. Okay.
I can film with whoever I want.
You can't film.
Look, I'm doing it right now.
Right.
What are you gonna do about it?
How you doing?
What are you gonna do about it?
Oh, hi.
You can't be wearing those shoes, okay? I don't like them.
Fine, God bless you.
Don't wear those shoes again. I don't like them. Make sense? Doesn't make sense, right? But I want to film. You're the boss in your house, not in the street, sir. You can say that to your wife, not to me. It's a great way to show love. It's a nice way to show love.
Recording us.
Close the door on people like that. That's a nice way to show love.
No, but I'm asking why you're.
It's a nice way to show love.
Nice way to show love. If I'm asking why you're recording, you're wearing a mask and glasses.
Hang on.
I don't know. I'm afraid. You're scared. You're making me scared. I'm afraid of you
Why?
because you're wearing a mask and
He's
glasses. Good morning.
he's recording me now.
Welcome.
I'm getting scared now. I'm scared now.
Fear of people wearing masks and filming me. I suddenly wondered how she got through the COVID period, when everyone had to wear masks when they went out. Another unreasonable request was not to film children. There is no law that prohibits filming children in public, so when taking children out, parents need to take responsibility for protecting their own privacy instead of asking others to sacrifice their freedom.
Don't get my backside. That's weird.
Good morning. Hey man, how's it going?
Yeah.
How are you today?
I'm well. Yourself?
Good. What's your name?
Oh, I won't give it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, sir.
Thank you, sir.
For sure. Are you local or no?
I can tell you anything. Yeah. I can give you details. Hi, Ben. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm a youth guy here. So.
Oh, okay. So you're like a leader here, or what's your?
Yeah, one of these titles. You know, like. You
Oh,
know, like
okay. Fantastic. Yeah. So you just serve the people.
Yeah, man.
With a clean heart and stuff.
That's right. Coffee or water or anything?
Water if you like, but
Yeah, I got you.
but I don't know. I don't want to bother you guys because the lady said that I was scaring her, so I don't know.
Well,
Just because I have a mask, just because I have this and the other stuff.
Yeah, no, it's like for just context, you know.
Yeah.
I'll get you a water in a sec. But
No problem.
just a little context. People get kids and stuff. The parents are scared about Instagram.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for sure.
I think he's calling.
I don't
PD.
know. But yeah, no, just like, you know, like some of the kids and stuff are like, you know, like minor sensitive to have their children on public audiences and stuff.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
they should cover their faces. See, he's calling. He's calling. Let's hear it. But don't you lie, okay? Don't say anything that is not true. Might be calling PD right now. Or maybe he's calling angels against me. Uh-oh. He did close the door. The guy said he was going to bring water. And I wouldn't be surprised if he does. It's okay. I'm with the other. So, thank you.
No.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's part of what we do, brother.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah,
I appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you.
Hopefully we can
Appreciate
see
it.
you inside one day. You
Yeah,
know?
I mean, why not? I mean, if it's a loving church,
Yeah, absolutely. Well,
I'm
I mean,
not against it.
We have coffee and donuts inside too. I mean,
Yeah, coffee makes you want to go pee
yeah,
pretty.
right.
So I think it's.
I don't think so because it's red. Puddle's running though. All right, cool. Sorry.
So
bro.
thank you, Ben. Yeah,
Of
thank you
course.
representing the church nicely. So
Yeah, man.
if you want,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm okay. If you want to pray, I'm not gonna stop because it's your right.
Yeah, man. Absolutely.
Yeah,
for
no,
sure.
no, you bet.
I'm gonna use sir.
Yeah,
because I don't
call
know
me
your
sir,
name.
no problem.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
no problem.
I just, you know what
No,
I'm saying?
absolutely,
Like,
you
okay,
bet.
gotcha.
I understand.
All right, gotcha. Lord God, we thank you for my friend. Speak to him today, Lord, that you would talk with him, that you would reveal truth and to speak to his spirit. Ask you, Lord, for all the things that you're doing in his life, Lord. I pray, Lord, that you would just bless his endeavors and his change. And so, God, we thank you for all the things that you're doing. In Jesus' name, amen.
Fantastic, thank you.
All right, man, I love you, bro. Yeah, dude, if you need anything, we have a bathroom inside. You're more than
Thank
welcome.
you, yeah.
It's just, I just kind of freak out with getting their kids recorded.
Right, so, but...
No, I know. I'm just
Yeah.
telling, so like if you see that,
And in reality, I'm trying to avoid the kids.
Oh, okay.
My idea is to get the big kids, the 18 and over.
Thank you for telling me that, because
Yeah,
that
and I'm not saying that
Yeah.
because I have to say it.
No,
No,
you live in
I'm thinking about it.
Hey, David. How's
So-
it going, bro?
I was just gonna say,
Yeah.
you didn't get me on anything, right? Permission? Can you
I
make
don't,
sure when
no,
you edit?
I don't need any permission. Yeah,
Well,
but you can go ahead
I
and.
can't be, but I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm here for a reason.
No,
But,
I know,
but
but there's a
I
reason.
didn't know you were here until you came.
Edit. Can you make sure I'm not on there?
I wouldn't be able to guarantee that. Yeah, so
Yeah.
you are so.
Yeah. Well, I'll talk to you later, brother. Yeah. for
Yeah,
sure.
I'm not
I'll
comfortable with
yeah,
that.
I'll
Yeah,
talk
that's
to you
fine. What you can do, you can go back inside, and if you don't want to get reported.
Yeah.
That's my only suggestion. You can decide what to do.
Amen.
The sound is bothering me a little bit, so.
Churches lately, people have been, down and whatever. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
no, that happens everywhere.
And so anything we don't know that are doing stuff that we have to kind of make sure that
That's fine.
everybody's safe.
Yeah, I think everybody's safe right now. If anybody's in immediate danger of anything. So.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah.
But anyway, thank you for the water. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, I think we'll wrap up this church audit here. It started with 3 individuals clearly bothered by the camera. One was against filming kids in public. One woman said she felt afraid just seeing someone with a camera on the sidewalk, even though he was well within the law. Pastor Ben showed up toward the end, and to his credit, he was calm and tried to de-escalate. But people like him, sadly, they're rare. That's why knowing your rights and learning how to protect them is always key. Imagine walking into a government building, peacefully exercising your rights, and someone comes out trying to shut you down like you just committed a crime. That's exactly what happens in this video. Citizen Sean brought his camera and filmed in the public areas inside the Department of Labor and Human Services in Rhode Island. But right away, security tried to shut it down because of this.
I'm just taking a look around at the applications and stuff here.
Recording in here?
Yes, sir. What is the
Can I show you a sign first?
Sure, yeah. Yeah, let me see.
Recording. Only because of confidentiality of the.
Show me.
This is the sign right here. So I'm going to ask you to stop recording. If you can't, you're going to have to leave the building. Okay?
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Sonny. Oh.
Excuse me. I can't. Let me get closer to you.
I asked him to leave. He said he refuses to leave.
First.
Torre, badge 100.
Oh, how are you?
It's their ruling. You know what I mean? So if they don't want you over here, I'm gonna ask you to leave. Okay.
It's for client confidentiality.
If they don't want you recording, if they don't want you to ask you to leave, that's all it is, man.
You have the right to apply, but you can't just
You can't
film
just come in.
general.
Film applications and general things here. This is
You can grab an application and sit down and fill an application.
open to the public, right?
Open to the public. But
Right.
if-
I'm
for
a
their
member of the
services-
public.
For their services.
I'm an independent journalist. I'm working on a story on the facility here. And that sign's not a statute
But
printed
if
out on a.
If they don't want you here, man, and if you're here to grab an application,
I have every right to be here, though.
Okay.
I'm not arguing with you either. You're the one telling me to
If they
leave.
want you- If they don't want you here, you'll have to leave.
Every right to be here.
Okay, you're free to stay. Go ahead, record as long as you want to. Okay.
There
Grab an
are
application, go for it.
documents here,
Right.
and there could be personal information on it.
Why would you leave people's personal information where anybody could see it?
No, but there could
This
be.
isn't actually even our.
Listed.
Right. We wouldn't want to leave anybody's personal information where anybody could see it, right? I mean,
Is there something I
for here to the public.
Well, there's several different buildings, several different departments. Training.
Okay.
The Department of Human Services, and over there is probation. So.
Right. To the other building. Yeah, I was in there. I checked it out. Department of Labor, helping people get jobs, things of that nature. And then Department of Health and Human Services is what? Human Services.
SNAP, medical.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Those kind of benefits.
All right. No problem.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
You've got to wonder why they don't just talk to citizens like this from the start. Instead, they go straight for the hostility, acting like it's their mission to strip away every basic freedom the Constitution gives us. Did you catch how that black officer was so confident he could scare Sean off at first? And when that didn't work, his attitude flipped like this.
You are going to try to avoid runs.
Oh, like I said, I don't think personal information out
Well, I
where
know, but if
people
there's
can see it.
customers in the lobby, I would just.
Right.
It's
I
not
know.
like
We're
that.
having.
Just please. He's not committed any crimes or anything like that. Just let him be. It's fine. You can do as you please, brother.
So you know.
I was just having a polite conversation with her. I don't know, why do you guys need so much security in this building? Is that like is there a reason?
Tax information around.
Normally, I don't know. They're stationed here. So why, if it's okay, why do this, man? I'm not arguing with you. I'm not trying to argue with anybody. I'm just saying, you know.
Go for it, bro. That's all you. Do you?
Okay, thanks. Thanks, officer. Appreciate it. Thanks. I will.
They'll help you out.
I will.
You know, if you want to record, go for it, man. If you want to take a seat and enjoy it.
You know, I don't see what's the big deal. He's a law enforcement officer. I want you all to point out in the comment section how much received since I've been here. You know, it's good to come into these buildings because you get to see the government waste. 1, 2 security officers. For what? Labor and Department of Human Services. Nobody's in here. I don't really get it. Pardon our appearance, the resource room at the DLT Career Center. See, like, no visitors beyond this point. That would be a restricted area. Sure, sorry about that. Yeah, no problem. Law enforcement officers on the phone with his supervisor. Again, I'm very polite. I don't get why people... For you, is there like a security, as far as like security, high security risk here? Because I noticed that you are...
Detail over here, brother.
Right, but normally a law enforcement officer is stationed in this building? Okay. Right. Is there like some heightened... I'm trying to understand.
Just because of the clientele that comes in here, of safety and their well-being, that's why they request, you know...
A detail, officer detail, and then... No, I'm not.
You gotta do your job.
Right, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
I respect it.
And I'm glad that you're doing your job by...
You know, their policy.
Listen, and I had no problem talking to them, and I can explain it to them. My name is Sean. You know, I'm an independent journalist. I'm just 2 security guards and a law enforcement officer in such a small area here. It's kind of like...
Now it's not busy.
Seems like a waste, right?
Now it's not busy. And here... And
crazy lines and everything. People getting rowdy.
Try to come in next time, try to come down in the beginning of the month or so. Give it like 4 more days or so and come down and see how the line is.
How packed it is in here.
How it gets packed, and, you know, that's all it is.
All right, so you just make...
Their safety, their well-being, they want to feel safe while they're at work, so they have us.
I go to government buildings all over the country, and I've never seen, you know, such a small office with such a security presence here, so I'm like, you know...
You're good.
Yeah.
Plus the station's right there, too, so, you know.
Okay. Here.
Monday through Friday.
Oh, very cool.
Like that for a few years. So
okay.
They request the detail. That's where they come in. So whatever they request, you know, we try to abide by their rules at the end of the day as well. So
appreciate it. Thank you. And what department are you with?
Woonsocket.
Woonsocket.
Yep, you're in Woonsocket.
Perfect. Thanks, man. I appreciate you answering my questions. Thank you.
If you got any other questions, let me know. I got you, man.
All right. Thanks. Appreciate you.
Those the hookers? Comfy?
Yeah, real comfy. I do a lot of walking.
I hear you.
Yeah, I do a lot of walking.
Well.
Yeah.
Back in the day, it was the Jordans. Now it's like everyone has the running shoes. All they
just want comfort. Especially I'm older, man. You know, Jordans and all that. You know,
what are you, 30 years old?
I'm 34. 27. Cool, man. How long you been with the department?
3 years now.
3 years. Very cool, man. Take care.
Thank you. Starts to fill up, like I said.
Yeah, I see.
Come down another time.
Yeah, you know how funny it is. You went from telling me to leave to telling me to come back another time. Here to get personal information or be escalate situation in any way with anybody, man.
Like
I just like to ask questions and I just like to ask questions. See, I thought it was interesting, you know, about the amount of security here for the small area here. You know, just different things in different buildings.
I got you. I hear you.
Cool, man. All right, take care. Stay safe.
Yeah, you too. Have a good one.
No problem. Take care, guys. Have a nice day.
All right. Nothing too wild happened in this audit, so Sean decided to head out. From the start, security tried blocking constitutional rights with signs, claiming they had to protect private info of people doing business there. But remember, there's no reasonable expectation of privacy in public spaces. The law is crystal clear on that. One more thing, that black officer's attitude. It's obvious he knew Sean wasn't breaking the law, but he still tried to block him anyway. Either way, this video proves one thing loud and clear. Knowing the law is your strongest shield when you're up against against a system that's starting to lose control. When a citizen walks into any government office in America with a camera, all they're expecting is the basics. Public servants who understand and respect their rights. But the question is, can these public servants actually deliver that? We're still trying to find out. In this audit, a citizen brought a camera to a courthouse in Las Vegas, Nevada. Not sure how they normally treat the public, but when a camera showed up, this was their reaction.
Your name and badge number, please?
No, I don't have a badge. I work for security.
Okay. Can I have your name?
No.
So they give you a name tag so you can hide it?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I like Universal, right? Dozen videos of you guys misbehaving.
No.
Viral ones too.
No.
You're a nice guy, but you may not be following your policy, because
What's the problem?
if somebody asks your name, I mean, it's that.
I don't have to give you.
It's not even just it's not even just your policy.
What's your name?
I'm Enrique. Nice to meet you.
That's how you do that.
That's how men. That's how men.
You don't come up and ask them.
I mean, if they're working, if I'm trying to receive a
I don't have to
service.
tell you my name.
Yes, you do. You're at work.
No, you just.
But that's because I chose to. But I don't have to. You have to.
Not necessarily.
Yes, bro. You're being hired by the citizens. Okay, you're being hired by. You see, Hamilton, you have to be nice too. That's part of your policy.
Come on, guys.
Bye. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, you name it. You have to be nice, Hamilton. So are you. So are you. Can I have your name, please, sir? Just for the record.
Why?
During our visit. What was that, sir? I know your mom didn't name you MO53. How you doing, sir? You are Mr. Bone. That's a cool name, bro.
Thank you.
Thank you. And you, sir, what's your name? What is it with officers always?
Okay.
It's like
Sorry?
how come when we go and speak to officers all around the country and we want to see, time I ask, they always go,
I didn't touch my shirt.
but none of you said your name. So that's like,
Say how respectful you are.
Yes, sir.
You don't start off by asking us, would you like to be recorded to be on our video? You just come face.
hey. I record your face. I didn't put it in your face.
I know, but I'm just saying, if you would ask me like, hey, you don't ask me that. You just come up to me like, hey, I'm recording this, and this.
Well, if I asked you that, you would have said, yeah, go ahead. No, you're not here for my channel. So I'm asking you stuff that pertains to your job. So if I ask for your name, and you walk up with a camera as well.
It's not on.
So it's just, look what you're telling me. You're telling me that it's not cool for me to walk up and ask your name. Being a police officer, walking up to people all day long for a living, asking for their names, their life, everything. At least we appreciate you guys having a courtroom, right? A courthouse here. There's this paper right here from the courthouse across the street, which is an American courthouse as anything else. Over there, I guess their courthouse is special. You see, they have a tyrant who signed this paper, and then we have a whole bunch of marshals over there who treat the judge like a king, and wishes are granted. Even though we don't believe in kings in America, we believe in freedoms. George's ass. But it's up to you, police officers, to stand up against all over the country. Hey, technically, we're doing the same thing, bro. You're out here catching people doing the wrong thing for a living, doing the wrong thing. Whether it's the minimum thing that you do, I document it, because you see, you guys are identified during a traffic stop. I go to jail, right? If I'm being suspected of a crime and I don't identify. I'm gonna take a quick picture of you and I'm out. Thank you, sir. Want, bro? Smiles, cool people. That's what that's. What's this? Di prete? Are you Spanish? What kind of what last name is that? Where does that come from? Italian or something? All right. Well, thank you for being nice. Make sure that you go over the Constitution when you guys go home today. I'm not going to sit here. Everywhere I go, I ask, what's the Third Amendment? Everybody knows the first and the second. I'm not going to question you guys. Oh. Can I see that for a second? Please, for our viewers? Or at least show it? Can you at least show it? The freaking Constitution in his pocket. pocket constitution with this guy, man. Can you believe this guy? In 6 years, that pulls out a pocket constitution and has one with him. Can I have your name and badge number, please, sir? Oh, thank you. Thank you. You see, you can't judge a book by its cover. This guy's full of tattoos. He has no hair, just like me. He looks tough. He came over here and fully identified with no problem. Why? Because that's his policy. Up to do the right thing. So shout outs to him for doing that. Shout outs to him. Copies for your co-workers, bro. Nice. And I'm not saying they're bad. The whole country asking the same question. What's your name, sir? Oh, well, it's right there. Oh, like, can't you read? All over the country. And I'm not saying these officers were disrespectful, but still, they still said.
If you don't blur it out, they'll, most people ask can they be recorded. I bet y'all get a lot better interview. If you started off different, I probably would have gave y'all a lot better interview.
Gave us?
Yeah, I probably would have gave y'all like more information about myself if you came
I hear
about
you.
it a different way.
Not everybody's as nice as you, right?
Yeah.
So we come across the same way.
The opportunity not to be grouped in with every other police officer.
Well, the thing is, every time I try to give an opportunity,
it creates a stigma. So when you do this, or all officers do that, it's not true. If you start off and I get out on my camera and I be like, hey, I'm this, I probably would have gave you a lot more information.
but you want the different way that you want is me giving up information.
No, I don't
correct?
walk down here and you zoom right in my face trying to get great content.
I'm a paparazzi. What am I? That's my job, bro. Up and down. And police videos are
a real solid, and it's not like every other officer. You'll probably have a lot more content instead of you're trying to.
So many of these videos.
Yeah, so many of these. It's the same thing. Who watches it? Get something.
I posted. Well, bro, I
put,
and you'd be surprised, bro. We get a reaction every single time.
Yeah, I'm just saying you're trying to get a reaction.
A positive one. We've gone viral many times for positive things. It drains me too.
So viral for less positive, more stuff that's not positive than positive things. If you want a real positive thing, walk out. Try it. You mind if I give you a quick little interview real quick before you pull out your camera?
You know what? That I see outside, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna show you why I have the attitude I have. Everyone, like you said, not every.
Yeah, I get your point, but I'm just saying.
Everybody's been nasty to us, bro.
Yeah, probably.
Bro,
Can you
think
text me a little?
I'll share with you something I thought was pretty interesting because you guys are out here like, listen, I'm all for people challenging or protecting them. You know, there's certain things like people walk in. I've had these audits before too. Like there's certain courthouses that they go in and other buildings, things like this, right? And I use the example of like COVID when you went into Smith's, they're a business, they private business, right? So policies usually go for employees, not for the public. Yeah. But the reality is that you might keep mindful of it, that there is a, it's vague, but it is in Nevada NRS that in our state constitution that the legislators have voted on who have given chief judges the authority to enact whatever court wants to say. You can't come in here with cell phones. They stop there and it could be for victims. We're not implementing that because
those judges should they should be removed, sir, because judging and according to our to the law, and then into certain courtrooms.
They voted it in.
If I that's the thing. It doesn't matter who voted what.
You can't
change the amendment.
Exactly. They can. That's the problem. We have the First Amendment, freedom of the press, comes and.
You know when they
you can't bring an airplane. You can't bring it into the airport.
Yeah, you can.
You have to.
You can travel with your firearm. You just have to properly do it.
You can't walk through TSA.
Who's gonna do that? But because you're doing business with private companies.
But what I'm saying is the legislative laws have given that authority when there's certain things, metal detectors, judicial.
Way for us to get together and peacefully fight back against these illegal and legislators who are doing whatever they want with our. So, well, that's the thing. This is the way we do it. We show it to 100,000 people, and then we'll tell them, hey guys, be the judge. I don't tell people, hey, go vote for this or go for that. But we don't divide our.
But we live in a democracy. This is what America is.
So everybody can do their own research. Don't listen to me.
I'm only saying that his videos don't really. Doesn't try to influence anyone to search.
And make your own decision.
Of course.
See how if
What's
he
the
painted it.
what's the definition of influence?
What's
the definition of influence?
when you're doing or saying something that in different way. So what is it? You tell me.
I'm just saying, get out your book.
Means a lot coming from the guy who didn't know the Third Amendment.
I did not say I didn't. There you go.
And I'll leave right now. What's the Eighth Amendment? And I'll be out.
No.
You're not gonna give it to me, MO 53. So don't try to act smart when you don't really know your own stuff.
America has no shortage of dedicated and responsible police officers, but it's people like these who are tarnishing the image of the entire force. They are afraid to identify themselves, are rude to the public, and when questioned about the Constitution, have no choice but to stay silent. We must stand up and change this by remaining calm and standing up for our rights. The police may be right or wrong, but you must always have the Constitution on your side. It didn't happen in some shadowy corner. It unfolded smack in the public area, where the light of freedom should blaze. Then the villain appeared. You're not allowed to film. Shouting, barking orders, threatening to throw Enrique in jail as if she were the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court. Sorry, but the Constitution doesn't bow to her. Get ready for a refresher on the First Amendment.
Why not?
Because this is a company, we're a credit union. You can't video in here.
I'm not in there.
Yes, but you're in the building of the sheriff's office.
Illegal.
Yes, you can't film in here.
They just told me I could.
You can't film in here. We are not the sheriff. I tell you that you can film in here.
But I'm not in the credit union.
Yes, but you're filming in the credit union door.
Store.
No, I can't. We're open for business.
Well, this is publicly
Yes,
accessible.
but we're in here and you're outside.
Which means I'm not in your property.
Call one of the officers if you don't stop filming in here. You need to turn away from the camera. We're open for business. You can't film in here.
I understand I'm not going in there.
We're filming in here. Your phone is pointed in this direction.
It's not illegal though.
Yes, but you cannot film here. No, but we're not the sheriff's office. We're a credit union, and you cannot film us. You cannot film the credit union.
Because you guys are in a public place.
Yes, but you're not doing any transactions. You're in the process of transactions.
You've been yelling at me since I got here. It's not illegal though. That's what I'm.
I don't understand why you would want to film the credit union.
Office.
Yes, but we're not the sheriff's office. That's
Why would you put? Why would you put your credit union inside of the police department?
but we're not the sheriff's office.
Why would you put it here?
Actually, this is not my credit union, so you can ask here. You can't film in here.
But I can film in here.
Yeah, you can turn around and you can film, but
Nicely. I don't work for you. Okay.
I didn't say you do work for me.
That means I don't take orders from you, ma'am.
You turn around and no longer film.
Why don't you turn around?
That's what you can do.
Why don't you turn around?
No, I'm working.
So am I. So am I. I'm not giving you a hard time. You're the one yelling over here.
You not to film in here. That's what I'm asking.
I have the right to video record here.
Out there, yes.
And that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. Out here. What I can see. You see? I can see. I can record you from. Well, why don't you call the police so that they can explain to you, since you're a little slow in the head. So pay attention to what I'm telling you. I'm not in an area. I'm in a public area. That's why I'm outside of your door. I'm not inside. Correct. I don't want to be over there. I don't. I want to be here filming that way. Personal request. Then arrest me. Okay, I'm telling you. I can't film in there. Do you know what the First Amendment is? I'm not filming any sensitive information. Ma'am, they're in a public place.
Yes, but they're not agreeing to be filmed.
They don't have to. We have the First Amendment. It's freedom of the press. I'm a weirdo filming inside. I'm not inside. I'm not inside. I'm filming the credit union from the outside. From the outside. You have to say it correctly though. Because I'm not inside your credit union. Correct. I'm doing that. But I'm not breaking the law. So. Well, I want to see how's she going to answer that for you? You see, you're a little slow. Yeah.
Disappointed by the USPS employee, Enrique decides to lead us to another public building. Now it's the cops' turn to school us on citizen rights. The Third Amendment, a small declaration lost amid the din of louder statutes, suddenly becomes the ultimate test of character and knowledge. Will the officers remember this one? Let's find out.
Hey guys. Oh, you guys are cops, right?
Yeah. Sometimes.
All right. I know you're on your way out, but I'm just quizzing cops. 1 second of your time. Tell me what's the Third Amendment about?
Soldiers being
forcing
the quarter soldiers.
Oh, thank you.
Pass our test.
Thank you. I appreciate it. You're the first ones that answered correctly during my shift today. There you go. I'm sure they know it. How satisfied are you with the service today, sir?
I'm satisfied.
Awesome. That's what it's about. They're supposed to give a service to the people. Be good at it, you know? Do a good job servicing the people. I don't. Oh my God. How did this guy pass the test? How did he pass the test?
Okay, thank you so much. Good help. My feet about to sleep now.
Have a good day.
All right. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Are you a cop? You look like one.
No.
Right, so we got more cops worried about their skin than the Constitution. People that died for these rights. So here you go. You could worry about your skin, just not on tax dollars. Are you on break?
What?
Do you guys get to do that on the clock?
Yeah.
It'd be nice.
You need some?
No. Real quick. Do you know what the Third Amendment is?
They're up my head.
That's fine. You have a good attitude though. No soldiers in my home. Remember, you can't.
Oh yeah, no quarters.
So remember, the Constitution goes first before anything here.
Now the front desk they help you too if you need to.
Thank you. You're nicer though. There you go. We need more of you.
And here she is, Officer Campbell, the name we've been tracking all along. She's proved one thing: in a country where we can land a spaceship on Mars, some cops still can't land the Third Amendment in their memory. Stay tuned for the rest of this finale.
Ask you something. Do you know what the Third Amendment is?
Going here.
Do you know what the Third Amendment is?
Not off the top of my head, but I've got Campbell 2788.
Do you know that the Third Amendment is very important? How come you don't know it? But
Hey, I'm gathering private days.
I'm not filming your computer, but you're good.
I'm asking her questions, stuff like that too.
my friend, hey, if you don't know something, because we're all human, you know what I'm saying? She doesn't know it either. And you feel if you're going in here, this is a doctor, right? How would you feel if these people in here don't know how to take your blood pressure?
And the Constitution, that's law of the land.
Yeah, it's me, my friend, is that I asked a lot of officers today here, and nobody knows. Seem to know other things, and like they know that with showing your Second Amendment, unless you're a police officer, right? You have to have a concealed point here. They know more how to get you to waive your rights than to actually educate. Most of you are trained to go ask for ID right away. It's an ID, or you know, we have the right to travel, but with these two, you know, end up doing the same thing that you guys are doing in a friendly way, bro. You see, a lot of people say, "Well, you're annoying as Enrique," but because I catch police officers doing, and this is what I do every day. This is how I sustain my family, where I'm allowed to. And what better than to check up on the government, because the Constitution says we have to government. So if anyone is being a tyrant, I'm gonna peacefully protest and that person, and then that person gets what's the correct word? Excuse my English. The correct they get fired or they get replaced. I don't like to see people getting fired at all, because I know that you as a police officer, and this is not just any other job. This is a very you to know a lot more than what they teach you in a small amount of time. I mean, I'm glad cops go. A lot of you go to college and then sign up, but it's longer to become a barber. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna bother you no more. Take care.
You too.
He's a nice guy. You guys making good money today.
Oh, this video with simple questions like, what is the Third Amendment? Like, isn't just a quiz, it's a gently scathing indictment of a system that's lost its roots. The roots of law, the roots of knowledge, the roots of respect for human rights. Drop a 2 if you want to become the law teacher for these rootless officers. Thanks for watching all the way through. Through moments like these, I hope you're reminded, again, why knowing your constitutional rights and standing up for them matters. We're not out here picking fights, but we're not bowing our heads either, because the freedom we have today was won by those who had the courage to stand tall yesterday. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, share it, and subscribe to support the journey of spreading civil rights awareness even further.